CJ, what happened in the overtime when you guys didn't seem like you guys had the rhythm there?
Yeah, we came out a little dead, and then they hit like 3 threes, I think. And that kind of like drained us, but you know what I mean? We can't really like focus on that. Really, you got to focus on ourselves and still compete at that same level we was competing those first 2 halves. So.
You guys fell behind by 8 several times over the course of that game, but rallied back every time. I guess what you want to look at a silver lining. What can you take away from this? As far as the resilience you guys showed and the fact that you had a chance to win in the final seconds.
I think it's exactly that. Just staying together like we did, still competing at a high level, sticking through, because basketball game runs, they went on runs, we went on our runs. So I think there was some growth in that area, because usually teams usually go on runs, we kind of die down, things like that. I think we stuck together, and that's something we could build off of. But at the end of the day, we got to find a way to get through that and get that win.
I think that would have happened a few weeks ago, flashing back to the Michigan and Auburn games. Was the team that was playing in that game, would they have been able to respond the way that you guys did tonight?
Nah, I feel like we was a totally different team, just in terms of our mentality and how we approached the game. This whole week, I think this past week is probably our best week of practice, just in terms of our intensity, how locked in we were to the scout. Every day we came into practice ready to, like we was playing Ohio State. You know what I mean? The scout team gave us a good look. We just didn't come out with the win at the end. So.
Were you guys feeling it after last dunk there, Lage? Feel like
yeah, for sure. We felt it. It was in energy. The crowd was in it. You know what I mean? So it felt good. You know what I mean? But yeah.
How would you describe the energy that was in the building tonight when you guys started to take the lead at the end there?
I haven't experienced that type of environment yet in college. So it was dope for me personally, just have the fans behind us like they did, and like that. It was a good environment to play in.
I'm sure you're tired of trying to find positives out of losses, but an effort like this, I mean, how important is it to try to bottle up the good things that you did? I know it didn't happen towards the end, but to take those positives and try to find a way to make that like a constant thing that you guys bring each night.
I think that's the only way we can grow, is just focusing on the positives, but not putting the negatives and things the spots we got to grow in to the side. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the only way we'll grow is we pay attention to the positives and also pay attention to the negatives and where we got to grow as well. So.
You guys missed some free throws down the stretch against Western Illinois to start the season too. Why are those end of game situations? When you guys missed the free throws at the end tonight, you did that again against Western Illinois to start the season. Why are those situations so challenging at the line?
I don't know. I personally can't answer like why those are challenging. I think we just gotta stay locked in. Like we shoot free throws after every practice and during practice, things like that. Like I think we just gotta stay locked in to game time, knocking those free throws down.
What's the difference? I mean, practice. Can you simulate that kind of situation though in practice?
At the end of the day, it's a free throw. I mean, we all been playing basketball for years, so it's a shot that we make and miss. So we just gotta grow from it and pay more attention and lock in more on the free throw line in the games.
What can you say to Ladd, who's obviously probably beating himself up after that moment?
I was just telling him to keep his head up, man. Like we all go through adversity, we all go through tough times and big games. We all make mistakes. Shoot, those missed free throws wasn't the reason why we lost. Shoot, they came down, missed a shot, they got a rebound and fouled. They knocked 2 free throws down. So, I mean, I don't think that was the reason why we lost. You know what I mean? Of course, we could knock one of those down, we win the game, but that didn't happen. There's a bunch of plays that happened throughout the course of the game that put us in that position. So.
You mentioned the rebounding. That they got a bunch of offensive rebounds early as well. What do you attribute that to on your guys' end?
Being more physical. We knew they're a physical team. I watched them play throughout a couple of their games this season, so that's what they do. And they play through their bigs, and their bigs are big. So I think we came in knowing they were going to be physical. I just don't think we kind of matched their intensity in that department. But I feel like we did a good job in terms of bringing our effort and energy throughout the game.